You are tuned in to Been There, Watch That. We're going to review a movie today. Myself, Justin, I'm here with Dave and Joe. Joe's in a little bit of rush today, so we're going to get right to it. Episode number 99.
Joe has a life and stuff that he does.
Yeah.
Stays busy.
Dave came through with a pick from 2011, starring everyone's favorite, Matt Damon. We Bought a Zoo.
Yeah, so the rundown. Following his wife's untimely death, Los Angeles journalist Benjamin Mee decides to take a fresh start by quitting his job and moving his children to an 18-acre property containing the Rosemore Wildlife Park. Though closed for years, Rosemore is still home to many animals cared by Kelly Foster and her small staff. Mee opens his heart and his checkbook as he, Kelly, and others work to renovate and reopen the zoo. The movie stars Matt Damon, who plays Benjamin Mee, and he's known for Good Will Hunting, which is in our archives, and The Martian. Scarlett Johansson plays Kelly Foster. She's known for Lost in Translation, Black Widow, The Avengers. Thomas Hayden Church plays Duncan Mee. He's known for The Peanut Butter Falcon, which is also in our archives.
Yep.
Sideways, Spider-Man, and some of the Spider-Man movies, and Easy A. Angus McFadden plays Peter MacReady, and he's known for Saw 3 and Braveheart.
That's what he's known for?
Yeah.
He's in way better stuff than that, but okay.
Patrick Folgate plays Robin Jones, known for Almost Famous, Saved. John Michael Higgins plays Walter Ferris, known for Perfect Pitch, Easy A. Carla Gallo plays Rhonda Blair, known for Neighbors, Superbad, Forgetting Sarah Marshall, and Get Him to the Greek. And J.B. Smoove plays Mr. Stevens, known for Curb Your Enthusiasm, Date Night, and Hall Pass. And that is your rundown.
I liked him in there.
I did too.
He's an adventure.
Yeah.
I thought he was just so pleasant. He's one of those people that he just reminded me of someone you'd meet on the street and they're just so pleasant.
Yes. always has a positive outlook.
Yeah. I thought it was kind of neat how they slipped in the Mees, like Benjamin Mee and Ellie Mee. They actually slipped them in.
Yes.
I'll be honest with you, I don't know where.
Oh, I do.
Do you?
Yeah, I looked it up last night.
Okay.
Uh,
Like it says the one Ella Mee came in as visiting family, so I'm assuming that's like one of the families that came to the opening day.
Yeah. So when Matt Damon's character climbs over the tree at the end of the movie, the real Benjamin Mee, Milo Mee, who plays Dylan in the movie, and Ella Mee, which is Rosie in the movie, can be seen as the first family in line. In the scene, Benjamin Mee is wearing what appears to be a Dartmoor Zoological Park cap, which is the actual zoo in England on which this movie is based on.
Really?
Yes.
Nice.
Nice little Easter egg.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, based on a true story, huh?
Yes.
Hmm.
Which I did not know that until at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know it until just now.
What's the rating? Is this like a PG movie? Or is it... I can't find it anywhere.
It's very interesting. The movie has a PG rating, but many airings on TV has earned it a TVMA rating, which I do not understand. I cannot figure out where in the world the TVMA would come in. Did I miss something, guys, or what in the world?
They did like a gag where he was about to cuss, but then the lion like roared or something. So he didn't actually, but...
Yeah.
You know, it's
But
a little bit edgy for a kid or a family
Well,
movie.
what about Peter MacReady? Did he curse at any point or something that would kind of...
Yeah, but at the bare minimum, it would have bumped it up to maybe a TV-14, but the TVMA?
Yeah, that's... no way. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't see that at all. I don't know. Wow.
Yeah, that's what threw me for a loop. Is I thought it was a pretty family-friendly film. I mean, it.
Seems like that's what they were going for. I mean, just the...
Well, I'll take that back.
Uh-oh.
There is one point. The little girl referring to the
Yeah, she like
the
repeats.
inspector.
Yeah.
But really move that up to a TVMA.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I mean, at the bare minimum, they could cut that little bit out and still keep it a PG film on TV.
Yeah.
He was though, so you had to call him out for being a, you know.
Hey, we're short on time. I'm just gonna throw that out there. You can just throw the mop buckets on it and we go on. Just offering.
Now,
I thought Bart the Bear was like a standout actor. He was good.
The bear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just Googled him. He's named Bart the Bear the second. Maybe I guess
also, okay, so
he's got a trainer and everything.
Oh wow.
Yeah. He's been in a number of movies.
Well, so what'd you guys think of the premise? I mean, I myself struggled a little bit because he's this big action type guy, but then all he wants to do is settle down. And his job of reporting, volcanoes and riding helicopters and talking to dictators and then here's a guy that settles down. That was the only part that honestly bothered me about this whole movie is the idea that Benjamin Mee would be kind of a little bit bumbling with the whole zoo thing and like, oh, he's going to show up and work on stuff, but he doesn't know how to, he looks like a newbie.
Right.
But yet he hiked and rode in helicopter stuff. I just feel like his dress would have been a little more appropriate. I think
Like
he doubled down.
that little intro montage at the beginning was maybe a little over the top with
Yeah.
that he's like this big adventure guy.
Right. Well, I'm just saying. So Justin, you hike and stuff a lot. I mean, if you're going to go work on the farm, do you wear your old hiking boots that you wore out to see, ride in a helicopter and talk to dictators in the desert and stuff with, or do you go buy new boots that look all shiny and spiffy and don't know how to hold a tool belt?
Right.
I didn't find that to be like the same person or personality characteristics.
Well, but you also have to take in consideration that his entire world's been turned upside down.
Yeah, I agree. That's why I didn't mind it. But
I think that's where you can give it a little leeway and get away with is, okay, his life has literally been shaken to the core, which has caused him to take a step back and reevaluate literally every aspect of his life, as top to bottom, something simple as a new pair of boots to something as climbing Mount Everest. That makes you stop and reevaluate the importance of things, and I just kind of bought it as that. And
okay, well, hey, back to my bucket, no problem.
but I do have to say, I do like. I was a little caught off guard there at the beginning because he's on the phone, he's trying to get the kids wrangled up, and I didn't pay attention at first a little bit that there wasn't a wife or a mother in the scene, and then when he was on the phone, I thought, okay, so they're divorced and that's a whole other issue, and then you just get punched in the jaw with, Mom died 6 months ago, and I'm going, oh, did not see. Okay, now this changes everything.
Nice little twist.
Yeah, and it was so subtle and quick and caught you off guard, but yet they didn't dwell on it. I liked that.
Yeah, they didn't beat it up to death.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't even think they circled back to it until he was sitting in his kitchen looking through his laptop photos, and he kind of had the little epiphany.
Yeah, because I mean, they still sprinkle it throughout. This is why the son's having issues.
Yeah.
But they kept it in the story just enough to make it relevant, but didn't beat you over the head like some of these movies that just. Oh, by the way, did you remember the mom passed away? Did you remember the mom passed away? Oh, don't you forget that the mom passed away. It's just like, I know she's dead. Just move on. But they did it right.
Right. And how much did Maggie Elizabeth Jones, who played Rosie, the little girl, how much did she capture your heart?
Oh man, that took about 3 seconds.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
shooting high.
such a home run, and she, for a young child like that to play that part so well.
Yes.
Wow.
So that's why when
that was good.
Wow.
Yeah. So when she was bad mouthing the inspector at the end, it's one of those. As a dad, you don't want your kids saying that, but she's just stinking cute. It's just like I'll give a pass on that.
Oh yeah. Well, I just felt like with the peacocks and with the advice she gives, the dad, and just how she looks at like she's not afraid of MacReady, and her insight for a little girl is just off the charts. But yet then circles back to the mom didn't like the sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Still a little kid.
Yeah.
So yeah, I felt like she stole the show.
Oh yeah, and
she had the right look too.
Yes, and just little instances. Again, another one of those they didn't beat you over the head with it.
Yeah.
When Matt Damon and his son are having an argument, and he said, "We're living with a kid that still believes in the Easter Bunny," and all of a sudden she comes out and goes, "What about the Easter Bunny?" He's like, "Oh man."
Yeah, they played this one right.
That's why I say they had all these little nuances, but they didn't. It was all just nice, evenly spread across the entire film.
Yeah.
I agree. She did a great job. The son, maybe, I guess his.
I thought he was a little over the top sometimes.
But that's kind of what the role they wrote him for is like the angsty kid that is causing headaches for his dad constantly.
Right.
They leaned into the whole those two button heads a lot. I mean, that was
Yeah.
throughout the movie. They're like fighting and not necessarily working things out too well. And they reconcile a little bit towards the end.
Right. Well, and then we kind of see it throughout is the dad's trying to juggle all this stuff that literally by himself. He's trying to keep the family together. He knows his son's having issues, so he's trying to address those. He's trying to start this new chapter in his life. I mean, the poor guy is just trying to keep his head above water, and yeah, his son's not helping matters, but that's more of a cry for help than just the kid being a jerk.
By the way, the little girl is now 20 years old.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Well, thanks for making me feel old, Dave.
I know. Tell me about it. That's why I was like, how long ago was this movie? She's 20.
By the way, Bart the Bear, R.I.P.
Yep.
2021.
21.
Yep. He lived to age 21 though. That's pretty
How
old for a
is-
bear.
How old's Matt Damon now? He's 53.
R.I.P. Oh no, never mind.
Man. Matt Damon's 53.
Did y'all look at the budget?
No, we
Nope.
didn't.
All right, take a guess.
It wasn't like a heavy-handed, star-studded film, but there was still a lot of, hey, I know that person in there, so...
Yeah, just the two, just
Scarlett
Scarlett and
Johansson
Matt
and, yeah,
Damon.
Matt Damon.
That's going to
Pretty
cost
big.
you there.
And then there's a lot of animals, and those things aren't cheap, so...
Yeah.
I'm gonna,
Bart gets a good
10
salary.
million?
I'm gonna say 20.
50.
50.
Yep.
I was gonna say 25, then I kicked it down to 20, so... Wow.
All right, how much?
When was this movie?
2011.
How much you think it made at the box office?
I kind of felt like not a lot of people have heard of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 100
Started
million.
with 50.
I'm gonna say 100.
I'm going to say 60.
120.
Ah, good job.
Wow. Yeah, it's kind of a one that flies under the radar,
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
especially for a Matt Damon film.
if I saw that, I'm probably saw this poster or something at some point and just thought, oh, that's interesting. A family movie, Matt Damon. Sure.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
and I think that's what everybody else did. Is just
Seemed
yeah,
like just kind of a cruising right in the middle, not too noticeable sort
Right.
of movie. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
How
So,
did you come upon it, Dave, or what?
I don't even remember. It was on my list, and I saw
Mhm.
the poster somewhere and said Matt
Yeah.
Damon.
Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson.
Why not?
Well, I just, two big name actors with a movie that I hadn't really heard of.
Yeah.
And I'd seen it before, so I watched it. I was like, oh, cute little comedy. I think I watched it with my kids. And, yeah, so brought it back. Figured I'd collect some mop buckets.
There you go.
So what stood out to you all? Is there any poignant part? I know I asked that question a lot, but I really like it. So, poignant part that kind of just like stood out and grabbed you.
Him dealing with the big cat, that was definitely a big point of contention in the movie. Of
Yeah,
when a tiger gets to be a certain age, you gotta basically put it down, and he was
delaying it.
being wishy-washy about it, and then upsetting all sorts of other people. The people actually have lots of experience with the zoo, and he's got the final say, so it's causing some issues, some tensions.
Yeah,
For me, it was the father-son argument towards the end of the film.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Was the whole time you saw it building,
right.
and it was one of those you knew it was going to happen, but yet there was still just a small bit of possibility that they was just going to completely work the Hollywood magic and not address the issue that all of a sudden they moved to this zoo and now everything's wonderful in the world. But no, they addressed it.
Yeah. Well, I had two parts. One was when Dylan the boy let the snakes out, and the next morning he's like, "What could you possibly say to me that I'm not already saying to myself?"
Yes.
And
Ooh, that is a
his
good one.
dad. And I thought, damn, that is every child's thing and every parent's unrealized aspect.
Mm-hmm.
And then I liked Duncan, the brother, and his bumbling into it. How he kept offering advice, and he's like, "Well, don't you remember? Was it Sarah or somebody?" And he's like, "She broke my arm."
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Circus money. That's not what she meant."
Yeah.
So he's trying really
Yeah, I like
hard
the
to
brother,
protect him,
yeah.
but yet he's the bumbling knucklehead.
Yeah, he's always saying, sell the zoo, sell the zoo. Then he sees the girl. Okay, sell the zoo, keep the girl.
Yeah. So I thought Thomas Hayden Church, which I've liked him in a lot of different shows he's been in, but I thought he played that role well.
Yes.
He fit the role, and his one-liners were great.
Yes.
So I thought that was kind of a nice, because you had drama, you had some comedy, and you had some ethical issues. You know, as you said, Justin, with the lion, and what to do about the bear. Do you pay to Like I was sitting there one day, just like, yeah, we got to bring in a vet to move the bear. I was like, man, in West Virginia, you'd just like call your neighbor with a pickup truck and some straps and drag his butt back to the enclosure.
Yeah.
But so some ethical issues. So I thought, those little comedy lines thrown in there, especially by Dunk and his brother, were pretty good.
Yeah, and the little girl definitely offered some comic relief
Yeah.
too.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Stole the show.
Yeah, I think she stole it completely. So I felt a little bad for Matt Damon as the big name. The little girl did a heck of a job.
Would you guys like to play Would You Rather?
Sure.
Okay. So for the role of Benjamin Mead, would you rather have Matt Damon or Tom Cruise?
Matt Damon.
All right, Matt Damon or Ben Stiller?
I'll take Ben Stiller. I wasn't blown away by Matt Damon in this one.
Really?
I thought it was fine, totally serviceable.
Yeah, I think he looked like the average Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Like he didn't have the Thomas or the
Tom Cruise looks, yeah.
well, or the Bourne Identity like body. I felt he looked normal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ben Stiller though.
I'll take either one. I would be interested in seeing Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller in The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, I thought was fantastic.
I was gonna say I've seen.
Never heard of
I
that.
don't like his Zoolander stuff, but
Right.
But yeah, in that movie, I thought Ben Stiller really carried drama well. So yeah, I could see either one of those. Yeah.
All right. So for Kelly Foster, would you rather? Hold on here. Would you rather see Scarlett Johansson or Amy Adams?
Nah, Scarlett.
All right. What about Mary Elizabeth Winstead or Winstead?
Still got to go to Scarlett.
All right. Last and certainly not least, Rachel McAdams.
Boy, that'd be tough. I like Rachel McAdams.
Yeah.
She does a good job, and I think she
could have pulled this one.
Have you seen the Family Stone?
No.
Ooh, I need to put that on my list then. She plays like a grumpy, disgruntled younger sibling in that.
Okay.
Still in her 20s or whatever.
Right.
But I thought Rachel McAdams pulled that off really well.
Yeah.
So I could see her kind of playing a disgruntled employee at a zoo that that she cares a lot about. So yeah, I could see that one.
Okay, so for both of them, there's some definite absolutely nots, but then there's still a couple possibilities.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of room here with this story for some different actors to take a swing at it, I think.
Yeah.
Anything you didn't like, Joe?
Yeah. What's the downside, Joe? How
Come
are
on,
you trying to
Joe.
argue your way out of a mop bucket?
Don't try to paint this as
So are you guys needing a shot of
all
reality?
rainbows and butterflies. What? Give us.
I don't know. I mean, that's
That's a good mop bucket.
Yeah.
argument then.
Did you watch it with Cena Sadie?
Sadie was in bed and I started way too late last night for Cena to watch. So.
Gotcha. Okay.
But I think
there wasn't anything I could think of that I'm like, oh, that was dumb or anything. Really.
yeah. I mean, the story was pretty solid with not much.
I do have one.
Okay.
The tree that fell across their driveway.
Okay.
How in
Yes.
the world do you have a zoo and you don't say, go grab the chainsaw, we're going to fix this right now?
Yeah. You're gonna take the liability of running how many
trying
people?
to lift people over
Yes.
there. I mean,
Okay.
Come on. That's
Okay.
ridiculous.
Yes. That one did bother me.
You walk out and you say, okay, we got a tree down.
Yeah, and
Bring
and,
the chainsaw,
and then you
bring the
see,
tractor.
yeah, and they're trying to get Meemaw across. I'm like, really?
Yeah,
yeah. And Meemaw's just going to jump off there, or did Meemaw get a new hip or what?
Yeah,
Okay, I will give you that
That's the
one.
only part that bothered me. They had to add some drama in there, and
Mm-hmm.
whoever that person was needs, beat with a shovel.
Yes.
It's like,
I
come
think-
on. You got a fantastic movie.
I think we know who it was.
The bloody brilliant
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, Bloody Brilliant.
But the one week he was on a movie set.
It's like, this story is good, solid. all the way through. Let's throw in a little something at the end. here.
I would have gladly taken
Yeah.
somebody forgetting to unlock the gate to let them in. I would have bought that.
That's what I thought when they first said that. I was like, oh, somebody forgot the gate, and they're just gonna be like, oh, duh, okay,
Yeah.
let's go unlock it, let everybody in.
Yeah.
Off a tree, and then you don't. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you send everybody in the county over. No, that's just dumb.
So anyway.
I have one minor gripe.
All right,
I
let's
thought
hear
they leaned into a little bit of the like, he's widowed, and all the moms at the school were kind of oogling over him a little bit, and like they leaned into like, oh, Matt Damon,
He's an adventure guy. He's dad of 2 kids. I could see single moms
But-
being like,
Yeah.
but they were kind of doing it in a way like, well, at the very beginning, like the lady baked something for him, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, like wink, wink, like. I don't know. It's a little weird to do like the wife died, so
I
now.
think that's a thing though.
Yeah.
I know. But it was just a little odd to me.
Well, I didn't pay much attention to that.
As a family movie, like throw that in there.
Well, that I just took out of his little adult humor and
Yeah.
just moved
Yeah.
on with
Oh,
that.
it didn't ruin anything for me. I was just kind of like, oh man, here comes Matt Damon, the sex symbol, and everybody's.
Now, if he would have played into it, I would have. But I didn't.
Yeah, he kind of just brushed it off.
Yeah. Well, what sold it on me is when he comes home with the refrigerator, he just sticks it in there with all the other
Yeah.
lasagnas and casseroles and all that. I was like, okay,
Mhm.
this is fine.
All right. Well, hey,
Yeah.
we got 2 minutes, Joe.
All right.
Time to wrap
Rate it up.
Give this a rating and decide for next week.
Overflowing medium.
Justin. Surely you jest.
Only because it's not. I mean, I'm trying to look at it objectively as a family movie.
Overflowing
But for
medium?
me personally, if we're doing personal rating,
Who
I mean,
would-
this is not something I would watch
Who
ever.
would you? What? Did you not enjoy it?
It was good. It was good.
So just
But-
because it doesn't hit
but-
your radar like the general.
Medium is like good. That's like and then overflowing is like pretty good.
That's just me.
I'm gonna,
All right, overflowing large. Sorry.
Overflowing large. Well, I'm gonna
I
say
just went up a bucket.
I'm-
Size.
I'm with Justin on this one. I gotta give this overflow large. For whatever reason, I cannot put my finger on it. I just can't give it a mop bucket. I don't know why.
I can't go overflowing. I would go regular large though.
So for this,
That's my final
this
offer.
for me is a mop bucket.
I can
It's
see
funny.
that, yeah.
It's got a good story. I would recommend it to everybody.
Yep.
Well, you know what would have made it a mop bucket?
What?
We had an explosion.
So if they did have the tree fall over,
No, we didn't get to see the tree fall over though.
but they had it.
And Meemaw jumping off on it like it was a trampoline.
You had a
That-
bear walking through town.
That was pretty cool.
That was funny.
Yeah,
Over,
you've already talked me up a
overflowing
half
large.
size here. so
Yeah,
I'll go large.
yeah. In this economy, Justin can't afford to overflow.
I know, man. You guys are tightwads.
Yeah.
All right, so pretty good movie, I thought,
Yeah.
across the board.
Oh, yes.
Entertaining.
Yes,
And like I said, I like that you can recommend it to anybody.
yes,
Kids can watch, adults,
yes,
All right, so Joe, you got your pick for next week?
yes. I do.
Oh, lay it on us.
Yes,
Episode 100
I'm going.
coming up.
I think it's a 1996 classic.
Oh, I like the 90s.
Yes, a Helen Hunt film.
Twister.
Yes,
Awesome.
the original Twister.
What'd you say? 1996.
96, and it's on Max. And before we leave, I have something for you, gentlemen.
The original Twister. I like it. Who's the guy in that? He's in some other movies. but
Yeah.
He's in True Lies. And,
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Sound like a bunch of happy customers.
Joe's turned the lights on. He's got some stuff.
Yes. So you guys know I went last weekend
Oh my gosh.
and went and nerded out and met one of our favorite movie characters,
Joe
Jake the Snake
Paxton.
Roberts.
From Peanut Butter Falcon.
And I got you guys something.
Wow.
You guys get to fight over which one you keep. I got
Oh,
you two
look
one.
at that one.
Oh, yeah, there we go. We'll just go this route and make it easy. You can have that one. I'll take this
Oh
one.
my gosh. Thank you, Joe.
Jake
You're
the
welcome.
Snake Roberts. Hold on, let me turn the cameras around
Wow.
I told Cena, I said, I have to get the guys
here.
this because.
it goes right with my Howard the Duck.
Yeah. See, I upgraded.
Did we? Did we
This is
really?
nice.
I said, because I told Cena, and I felt bad texting you guys that picture.
Yeah.
And I told Cena, I was like, the guys are freaking out. I said, I gotta get him an autograph because we love that movie so much.
Yeah.
And
That's awesome.
Autograph
Snake.
too. That's
I know.
crazy.
What are the odds? So Joe, just quickly because you got to go, but Comic-Con Huntington?
Yeah, Huntington
Is that what
Comic Con, my first ever Comic Con event. Got to meet Jake the Snake,
Jake the Snake.
and that
Didn't
was
disappoint?
no, not at all.
Yeah.
That was phenomenal, and
Jake the Snake.
and I might have nerded out a little bit when he was there. Might have been a little intimidated. And then Dave sends a text. Hey, tell him I hated him in Peanut Butter Falcon. I'm like, no, because he may have a snake under that table. I don't know.
He might just start whopping on you.
Yeah, it's like, no, Jake, Jake's not in the best health considering his age and all that, but he still looks like he could handle his own, and I'm not
He's a
going
big
to,
boy.
I'm not going to test him.
Well, and just so everybody knows, Peanut Butter Falcon, he was a character in that. He was a scumbag in that.
Yes.
kinda. And then we also watched his personal story.
Yeah, the resurrection of Jake the Snake, which I got a funny story I'll tell you off air on that one.
So inspirational.
Yes.
And what's the other guy?
DDP, Diamond Dallas Page.
Yeah.
Yes.
What an inspirational story. So pretty cool that you got to meet him in person. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
I was freaking out.
I'll be honest though, I was more interested in the Diamond guy,
Diamond Dallas.
Diamond Dallas.
Yeah.
What I was captured by him. Like,
Yeah.
Jake the Snake was a good story, but
Yeah.
it has his demons and all that.
Right.
But Diamond Dallas, what a cool
Yes.
moral standing guy.
Yes.
I was just like that guy had my attention.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway. All right. So I know you got to go, so we're gonna wrap this up.
All right.
Take us out of here.
All right. So for more news and reviews, check out our website, beentherewatchthat.com. Be sure to follow us on social media. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. And be sure to subscribe to the podcast, Been There, Watch That. We're on all the major platforms. And all of our episodes are hosted by Spotify Podcasts.
And we'll be back next week with the original 1996 Twister.
Yeah. There's a remake. We'll talk about it next week.
Ooh.
There's a remake?
Yeah. Twisters.
Oh, gosh.
Now in theaters.